say goodbye, yeah. Want your skin on my skin. Just one last time, if I can't have you, babe. I don't want nobody else in my life. So darling, please pull me closer. This is the last time, it could count now, baby. Yeah, darling, please pull me closer. It's not over until it's over. I know we get it all, we got there. We try, side by side, but I get it. Sometimes love's just not enough when you try, side by side, but things don't get better. You get bitter. I wanna say goodbye, yeah. Lay your head on my chest, just one last time. If I can't have you, babe, I don't want nobody else around. So darling, please pull me closer. If this is the last time, it could count now, baby. Yeah, darling, please pull me closer. It's not over until it's over. I know we get it all, we got there. We try, side by side, but I get it. Sometimes love's just not enough when you try, side by side, but things don't get.
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle. Now do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on, Karen? Thank you for your donation. Bartman, welcome. I got Maruta, I got Kozaya, got Karen, Lisa, Michelle, and I think that's it. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate you hanging out with me. It is Tuesday. We got Thanksgiving on Thursday. I won't be here Thursday, but I will be here tomorrow and Friday. So Thursday is going to be the day off there for the whole Thanksgiving celebrations and all of that other good stuff. All right, let's go with Karen. Karen has got 2 donations. Let's see what they are. Will Eddie and I end up together? Let's see if Eddie and you are destined for the togetherness and what have you. Backbone, I thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. Reiki, welcome. Good to see you. All right. Let's go with a little Wizard's Tarot. You know what I mean? A little Wizard's Tarot there. See what kind of thing the little wizards want to say. If they're big wizards, if they're little wizards, either way, they have the wizard ability, I guess. Is that a thing? Wizard ability? Zergability, I don't know, something like that. All right, let's see what's going on here. Let's see. Eddie and you, we're going to be good with that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is a nice set of cards over there. I think we're going to go with the love balloons already. Just started already. We get the love balloons going. Tarot reader, welcome. Good to see you. What's going on? But let me look at that. You end up with the 10 of Pentacles. You can't go wrong with that for being together. Now, there's a level of long-term viability to this particular connection. Let's just go over that real quick. There's a level of long-term viability, right, that is going to be with this particular thing there, right? Carine, welcome. What's going on? Carine C. Did I miss your reading? Did I miss a reading? I hate it when I miss a reading. I feel inept. Carine C, what was your reading? I do remember you. Carine C, but I do not remember your reading. Can you repeat your reading? We'll get to that immediately after this reading. Thank you very much. I appreciate your patience, and I'm sorry about that. KN, otherwise known as Kozaya, welcome. Thank you for your donation. You got Lisa and Sarah. Thank you for your donations as well. I mean, there's a level of long-term viability to this connection. Absolutely. 10 of Pentacles, happy home, happy family, being the end card, being the focus, being kind of the result of all of the work, all of the effort that we put into that. I think it's going to be very magical indeed. Queen of Wands, I think you're kind of in charge of this. I think you have a level of kind of, going through and being in charge of it. having the difficulty, but being able to push through and, sort of just getting all that done. In other words, there's a level of sort of manipulation, not literally, but a level of juggling things here. What's important? How can we do it? Where are we going to go with it? Six of Wands talked about the Lord of Victory into all of these things, which equals a very fancy and beautiful connection with Keith. So it's looking very good indeed. Sspaacely is looking good as well. Sspaacely, what's going on? Good to see you. And we got SP over PayPal. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, Carine, let me know what your question was. Sorry, I missed you. Your question was, how's the future between Eric and I? You love him. All right. Let's see. Eric. Oh, yeah, you're CC. Oh, that's right. You're CC. Okay, that's my bad. All right. Yeah, I got you from the other day. Okay, let's see what's going on with the CC and all that other stuff. We got Olga. Thank you for your donation over PayPal as well. I appreciate that. All right, CC wants to know. Let's see. Eric and I, future. Let's see what's going on. We just had a question about Eric, and now we have another question about Eric. Eric gets around. Eric gets around. Eric is making the rounds. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Let's get a little Baroque tarot over here. We're ready to rock and roll with the Baroque tarot. Making it happen. Sarah says, T.O., you're a genius. I don't know about that. Your reading for my project the other day was on point. I'm glad you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for hanging out, and thank you for your donations as always. All right, and thank you for your donation too. Appreciate you. What's going on, everybody? We got Thanksgiving. I will be not here Thanksgiving, but all the other days I'll be here. So if it's Thanksgiving, probably not going to be here. I got to go over and spend the time with the family, make the whole family thing happen and all that other good stuff. So yeah, but other than that, other than Thanksgiving, I should be here every day. Okay, let's see what's going on. Unless my voice goes out. Never know. Unless you have date night. Never know. Anyway, Eric and I, what is the future? How will the future be over here? Get the death card. There's a level of change that needs to happen as far as Eric and yourself, right? In other words, what kind of things we're doing now, how we're addressing things, how things look, how we're sort of going about, sort of the day-to-day activities need to be adjusted a little bit. Wheel of Fortune, right? A new normal. This could be something where Eric needs to pay more attention to you. It could be something where we just need to sort of get the logistics handled, right? Sometimes Eric's working and I'm not, and then I'm not working, I'm working, then Eric's not. Sometimes logistics get in the way. Basically, there's some modifications that need to happen before we can focus on this and before we can get this in to be 100%. Antonio, thank you for your donation as well. King of Pentacles says, as far as resources, as far as commitment, as far as things go like that, it just seems that's covered. We just have this disconnect. We just have either a scheduling thing or an emotional disconnect. It just seems to be something that needs alteration before we're able to go forth and make it 100%. Antonio, thank you for your donation. With the Four of Cups, right? There's a level of stuff that Eric is offering you that you don't want. A level of things that they're doing or they're focusing on, or they're kind of in that mode where you're just like, I really don't want that. Maybe that's part of the change that needs to occur to get this to be functional, fully functional and going on. I think that could be it indeed. But King of Pentacles just says we kind of have what we need. It's time to make the new normal, make some changes and adjustments. I think it will look good. Overall, it just looks really good. It just looks really good when you have things like that, right? We need to make some modifications, some changes. I think that is adjustable in every relationship, but it does look good for the overall read. So there we go. The future looks bright. It looks bright indeed. Karen is back. Karen's back. Should I stay with Jay or with Eddie? The difficult choices are abound tonight. Let's see.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
The tarot throwdown is legit. Is legit. And I just, no, the tarot throwdown has turned into the tarot throw the tarot down. So the tarot throwdown has turned into a 78 card pickup. So yeah, let's use a different deck for the tarot throwdown today because I've dropped the tarot throwdown cards. Sspaacely, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, should I stay with Jay or with Eddie? Eddie looks so promising. We need some adjustments to happen with Eddie, but well, let's see if Jay is going to be a little bit better. So Eddie is on the right. And Jay is on the left. Wow, Jay looks so much better. I'm sorry. Eddie looks so much better. Eddie's over here, and then Jay is over here. So let's see what's going on as far as that is concerned. So Eddie looked good. We had the 10 of Pentacles. Everything looked pretty promising. I'm just going to kind of stick with Eddie. Eddie's kind of my default at this point. Reason is the 2 of Cups is over here. It does focus on the connection. It does focus on the passion, the love. It is the Lord of love. That's what you need. You need that kind of connection to happen with that, right? Justice says we need to balance some things out with Eddie to make Eddie work 100%, but hey, that's possible indeed. Now, Jay, it seems we're with Jay right now. I mean, you're just kind of putting up with Jay at this point. You're kind of putting up with Jay at this point. Jay is not somebody that stands out, something amazing, something wonderful, what have you. Strength, I'm just using, I'm kind of putting up with it. I'm trying to figure out how to do it, you know what I'm saying? Knight of Cups, I think Jay has a little too much interest. I think Jay's a little too excited, maybe just like, meh. Overall, Jay looks like a little too much work, too much interest, a little bit of overload. Eddie looks more consistent. Eddie looks better in the long run, and I would stick with Eddie, in just my opinion, going forth with that. Especially with the 10 of Pentacles from the last raid. You can't ignore that 10 of Pentacles. It's just not possible to ignore that thing. All right, let's go with the next rating, which is Backbone. Backbone is my crush, physically attracted to me. Let's see what's going on with all of that. Hopefully they are. If they're not, and you're physically attracted to them, it's going to be awkward. It's going to be a little bit awkward. Paula, welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, you gotta do what you got to do there. As Biden says, think about what you think about. Oh, man. Like, how did we get stuck with it? All right, is my crush physically attracted to me? Let's see if that's going to be a thing. If that is going to be a thing there. Oh, Jesus. Hermit, the sun. No. I mean, I don't really think they're physically attracted to you right now. No. It's something that builds over time, right? The sun. The more we're exposed to each other, no pun intended, the better off we are, the more kind of focus we have, the more learning about each other, the more the interest grows, and we find commonalities, we find cool things that interest us, that kind of pique our interest, what have you. The Hermit just says, offhand, just no. It's not like, it's just one of those things. So it's like, ooh, but I think over time, you have a little better option with that. The Sun card over here is a fantastic card to have with that. Very good indeed. So it says the more we're available, the more we're around, the better off we are. And that 4 of Pentacles as well. Your crush is kind of just sort of pulled back a little bit. They're not someone that's sort of super expressive or super sort of focused or what have you, but you just kind of, let them have more exposure to you. Then I think that everything will be better off in the long run with that. All right. Let's see what's going on here. KN, what I need to know about G. Any shadow aspects as far as that goes. Let's see if we have some shadows. Anything with that. I guess we could use over here the Poe Tarot. Poe Tarot would be kind of nice, right? I think it'd be pretty good. This week's Daughter's Fashion Assignment Final Runway Show. Ooh, there you go. That's going to be a busy week for you indeed. All right, what I need to know about G. Any shadow aspects on that? Any kind of things we need to watch out for here? You do have a 4 of Cups with that. 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. I really think they have kind of some issues with Carine. I thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. I think they kind of have issues with their thoughts. They have issues with manifesting bad things, but they don't know it's being manifested. They don't know what's going on. They don't know how things are working. I really think this person is creating a reality they don't want, and they don't know how to deal with it. 7 of Wands, all right? I'm very defensive against what I see and things that are out there and things that are sort of going on, and I just don't know what to do with it here. You do have a little bit of a 4 of Cups over here as well, with the sort of counseling is needed, or some sort of a therapy is needed for this person to handle their overall kind of lifestyle, their overall things that are happening, what have you. I think that they're challenged indeed in that respect. The 10... says they do have some hidden things in their personality. They need to withdraw them out, and they need to address those or look at those, or at least try to figure out what is causing all of this grief and all these negative thoughts about this individual. So you want a little bit of the shadow. You got it with the Poe. The Poe knows. The Poe knows. A lot of shadows. That is a lot of shadows. That's like the X-File episode where the guy's shadows like destroy somebody. Maybe. Let's go to. We got SP has a Keith. Oh, Jesus, what's going on with the Keith? Keith is in high demand tonight. Keith is in high demand tonight. All right, we got SP wants to know about Keith. Take me seriously. All right. Whoa, take me seriously. I'm not sure what take me seriously means, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. What does that mean? Like if I'm taking somebody seriously, what does that mean? Again, that's my question, I guess, you know. Does that mean that when they say something, I'm like, oh, yeah, I agree with that? Or does that mean that when they tell a joke, I don't think it's funny? I mean, you know, I don't know. I was going to use my deck, but I don't know where the hell I put it. Brought my deck in here, and I don't know where I set it. So until I find it, we're going to go with the Teddy Bear Tarot for this. Get a little bit. See, the teddy should have been the shadow aspects, because the teddy's shadow. The teddy's shadow is quite interesting indeed. All right. We're going to see. Okay, so the question is, I told Keith about what I want. There you go. That's important. You can't really do that enough times. You can't do that enough times to where, you know, you need to communicate what you want. If you don't, then they don't think you want anything, or they think everything's fine, everything's not fine, it blows up, it becomes a big deal. That's not a position, or that's not a kind of thing you want to be dealing with for sure, right? All right, let's go with this and see what's going on here. So the first question is, will Keith take me seriously? I really don't think so. I think Keith has their own thing going, in my opinion. Keith has their own thing kind of going. They have their own thing doing. Does he want me to be his long life term anything? Will they take any action? They do want something that's long term. That's not going to be 2 weeks, 2 months. They want something long-term, something that's going to last, something that's going to be great, something that's going to excite both of you, something that's going to be something where we have sort of a schedule of things together, right? And I thank you for the donation, but that star, right? That connection, very important. That star, that big connection between you two, I think it's going to be very important in the long run. So I think as far as sort of karmic relationship, I want something long term. I think it's special. I think it's grounded very well. I think you do have that in spades in this particular thing. Now, taking you seriously, you told them, you communicated as far as that, they're going to take any action with that. Magician says you're more serious about it than they are. And you knew that too. You knew that before I said it. KN, I thank you for your other donation. You knew that a long time ago. You are more seriously into this than they are. They are taking it seriously per se, but this is not something that they're willing to take any hard action on. They think maybe you were emotional. They think maybe you pulled back a little bit. You know, you're going to calm down. And some of the stuff, they really didn't take that seriously. They do need to make some hard decisions about the connection, where they're going, where they want to go. And I don't think they want to do that. Be fully aware of this, right? They want to win. They want this to be developed into something magical and awesome and cool. But are they going to take any action? No, they're not willing to make the hard decisions here. I think if you approached them casually or sort of hanging out or what have you, I think they'd be willing to sort of check that out. But the Magician says you're more invested than they are. Are they going to take any action with this? And not really. They're going to wait for you to calm down and go back to normal, right? They think that they know what normal is, and they did listen to you. However, they didn't really take it all that seriously in the long run. Is there good opportunities with this individual? I really think so. But this is something where you're going to have to commit, I guess, get it across a little better. Maybe. I don't know. Should I give up on the Taurus? Should I just be like, screw that Taurus? I don't need a Taurus in my life. Maybe I just don't. Be random with me. I need you in my life, though. Welcome to Be Random with me. Good to see you. How you doing tonight? Always good to see everybody. It's a fine Tuesday night. Now, Thursday is Thanksgiving, and I will be off on Thursday. So there's no stream on Thanksgiving. I'm going to be doing the Happy Meal, with all the family and all the family drama and all this other stuff, All right, we're going to see what I got. Should I give up on this Taurus? 7 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles, I think you should give it one last try and then give up. And then, just throw in the towel here. So that is a yes, but you need to give it one last try. I think if we approach it again, maybe we can make more progress. Maybe we can see what's going on, what have you. So no Patreon on Thursday. I'm moving that to Friday. I need to post an update. But yeah, the 8 of Pentacles, right? 8 of Pentacles kind of says, work on it a little bit more. Just work on it. I think it's going to be a little bit better, right? Ace of Wands says, give it one more try. If this try doesn't make it, you need to do a 7 of Cups and look at other options, clearly. And at that point, give up, yes. I mean, 7 of Swords says, sneaking out of this, getting into something, you got more options, is maybe better off for you in the long run. Because right now, it does look like you're injured with this. It does look like you're pulled back a little too much. It just doesn't look functional. With that, give it one more shot. And then after that, just sort of throw in the towel. Just toss in the towel and be like, you know what? Screw this. Screw this. Ain't nobody got time for all of that. Generala with Sarah. So we nailed Sarah. Well, no, that sounds bad. So we nailed the reading on Sarah's reading the last time Sarah was here. Welcome back. It's good to see you again. Now, let's see if we can nail more things about this reading, more details, and get a little more general up in there. And you got kind of the work situation going and what have you. Personal life, you got all of that stuff kind of juggling here and there, and we need to see where it goes. All right, the Lovers. This is really pointing towards love. Lots and lots and lots of love. Your general is going towards love. I think that's where your next focus is. Got the Queen of Cups with the Lovers. Got the 4 of Wands with the Lovers. Then you got the Lovers with the Lovers. The whole read is pointing towards future relationships, future love, and happy home, happy family indeed, with maybe somebody else. First off, long-distance relationship. I know you don't like it, but I'm going to throw it out there anyway. You got a long-distance relationship on the griddle here. You got the Sun. Talking about that distance, talking about the distance between here and there. You got lots of love over here, but a little bit of a distance between there. You're going to have to kind of navigate that, put up with that, sort of figure out what you're going to do with this long term. I do think that is your next opportunity here. Queen of Cups says you just have some emotional resonance with somebody. Sometimes you just have that, right? Where you just have something where you're like, I'm kind of excited about them. I like them. I think they're cool. I think has a lot of possibilities and whatnot, but the distance is just kind of killing me with the 4 of Wands talks about happy home, happy family over a distant kind of thing. Now, I do think this is possible again as we go into next year, as we move into next year. I think that's going to be something, and just try to see where it's going to go, try to see how we're going to deal with that. But I think the general's pointed to you towards love. I think you're ready for some type of relationship, some type of action, some type of adventure with that. The Lover says this is pretty poignant. I mean, this is pretty good indeed. So I think it's nice. I think your general is pointing towards you a possible relationship. See where that goes. See where that is going to take you indeed. All right, Dralandra is next. We got a Dralandra makeup session from the last one over there. All right, Dralandra. Maybe I did that right. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, a little bit of a generala for that. We got ML over on PayPal. We got ML. We got Olga. We got both of y'all, 2 of y'all in the queue. I did not forget about y'all. So you're going to have to wait a little bit. As always, it is busy. As always, It's one of those. It's one of those where it's a little bit busy. We haven't used the Tarot of the Dragons in a long time. Let's do that for Dralandra over here. Very nice with all that. EMS, I got your reading in the queue. Thank you so much on the PayPal side. But yeah, makeup session, you know, not a make-out session, a make-up session with the Tarot of the Dragons. The Dragons. Let's see where they go. See where they're going to take us. Ooh, they take us to the Borealis, or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, a little bit of that northern lights over there. Okay. A little bit of a general. Seven of Wands. It's time to protect what you got. It's time to protect what you got a little bit. I'm not saying people are coming in for the attack. I'm not saying you got a little bit of, a little bit of things you're defensive about. But it's sort of time to sort of round up the people, round them up and sort of see where things are going, see where we're going to take it, what have you. The Seven of Wands, so sort of be careful about what you have and, sort of be careful about what you do. Be careful about what we committed to, where we're going with all of that. Seven of Swords. John, I thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. Seven of Swords just kind of says, if you have a chance to escape something, escape it. Maybe it's a little bit of a conflict. Maybe you have a little bit of drama. If we can sneak out the back door, no pun intended, then make that happen with that. Overall, it is time to focus on the Aurora Borealis. There it is. So it's time to focus on the lights. What is out there? What is shining? And we haven't seen it yet. What is available? What is shining over there, but we haven't seen it? I think your attention is too focused to too many things. You need to kind of see what is the brightest things and sort of go with those and figure out where those are going to be or where we're going to have those happen. All right. So that is a little dragon tarot with all of that stuff. And is next, how to get to the late night sadness regarding for what will happen through the entire year. All right, nothing gets us through sadness like a little Buddhist. The little Buddha tarot gets us through all sad cases and all sad spaces. We'll see where we're going with all of that. Samantha V, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. See where we're going with all of this. Late night sadness. Maybe go to bed early. Oh, it's the humor that you all come for the humor, You come for the humor, but you stay for the tarot readings. All right, maybe go to bed a little bit earlier. Got to get rid of the late night sadness once I go through all of this other stuff, the world, the Hierophant. I really think that you're sort of living in the past. Living in the past doesn't work for you. Here's why. I think you focus on negative stuff when you start that crap. I think you focus on negative stuff when you start living in the past. You know what I mean? You pull up these memories. Here's what happens. You'll pull up these memories and you're sleeping. I mean, you know what? Give it up for tarot. Give it up for tarot, right? Look at this. We have late night sadness. What's the first card that we get? What's the first card that we get off a well-shuffled deck? Give it up. See, everybody's like, why do you read tarot? Because of that. Because of that. All right, here's what I think happens. You get that, Darcy, I thank you for your donation. Darcy, it's been a minute. Good to see you. Hierophant. I think you're put through a situation where you had people's authority pushed down on you. You had other people try to be authoritative over you, try to control you, try to manipulate you, and it just didn't work. It just didn't work. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. Nine of Swords says, here's what happens. You start off thinking one little thing over here. And then another thing comes up that's similar. And then another thing comes up that's similar. And all of a sudden, things are terrible. Things are terrible because you have this and this and this and that and this and all of these other things. And in reality, you're focusing on this tiny little thing that happened in the past. The past doesn't work for you. The future works for you, right? The future works for you. I have the same thing in the stock market. if I go in the stock market and I go and take a poo, you know what I'm saying? Not Winnie the Pooh. I'm talking like a poo. I come back and I miss the most beautiful move in the stock market in the history of mankind. It was beautiful. And I regret it and I focus on it and I get sad. And I'm like, if I would only been sitting here, you know, that's not reality. You got to look in the future and the current moment. Those are the points of power. Those are the points of power. Not what happened 5 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. You know, you got to focus on the current moment. That is your point of power. And that is what it's talking about here with the world. You need to be focused on the present. You need to be focused on the future. You have a lot of bright, beautiful things waiting for you in the future. And right now, get up late at night. Why not be productive? Why not start making the next project? Why not start getting some ideas, putting them down, getting some artwork out there, getting some prototype stuff up, looking into the future and being excited about what's around the corner rather than seeing what is in the past and just building up all of this negativity from that. At least, in my opinion, with all of that. Little Buddha Tarot, by the way. In case you wonder what the hell that is, that's Andrew's favorite deck, I think. I don't know, you know. Anyway, next 3 days in general, and then we get money from... Oh, wait. We get money from A. No, free yourself from A. Free myself from A. All right, we're going to go the double shot over here with a little bit of this one over here, and that is the Mons Tarot. The Mons Tarot. Let's see where it's going to take us. Where are we going to be at the end of all of this? All right, next 3 days in general, and how the hell do I free myself from A? By moving on to B is how you do it. Well, yeah, that's actually part of that. 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles with that. Let's see what's going on. All right, next 3 days in general. I really think you're working with money in the next 3 days. How can we focus on money? How can we coordinate it? How can we make it more serious? How can we get it to a level that we need it? How can we sort of get this in a level where I can use this, where I can use money? I can have it useful. I can have it work for me. I think you need to start reorienting your thoughts on money, your sort of perceptions about money. And moreover, what can we do with money? I think sort of get a new strategy in mind here. I really think disconnect yourself emotionally from things in the next 3 days. Look at them logically, not emotionally. I think that's going to be a huge help for you. All right, how do you free yourself up from A? 8 of Pentacles. Basically, distract yourself. Do other things. Meet other people. Have a good time. Make a great thing out of your life. And at the end of the day, you know, let A be jealous because you have a fantastic, wonderful, beautiful life. 9 of Pentacles just kind of says appreciate what you already have and use that. Because I do think there's a lot of exciting things in your future, exciting things wandering around there. And if we focus on those, if we get encouragement, if we get excited about those, I think that's going to be kind of the big next step to getting away from A by just keeping busy. A little bit of that 8 of Pentacles action in there. You know what I'm saying? I think that's going to be very, very important. All right. We got, let's see, Sspaacely. Howdy to you. Well, howdy, Sspaacely. Welcome. I appreciate you. Sspaacely. Let's see what's going on. Should I take a risk with this Leo? Sspaacely's found somebody nice over there. Found a kid. You know, I hope they're cute. Sspaacely, they need to be cute. Yeah, you got to kick them out. You got to kick them out. All right, let's see if we got a Leo. I say most Leos are cute. I mean, well, that's a general statement, but you know. Anyway, we're going to see with that Leo. This particular Leo is worth the wait. Are they sponge worthy, as they say on the Seinfeld, right? All right, Patreon and 20. There you go. Yeah, thank you for promoting all of my stuff. Yeah, if you want a private reading, I'd be happy to give you a private reading. You know, hit me up. Email in the description. All right, let's see what's going on because I got. All right, it is Thanksgiving week, so everybody be busy, you know, but I mean, hey, holidays is when everybody's kind of wondering what's going on next. I mean, if you want a private reading, it's a pretty good time to get it. All right, let's see what's going on. You have no Leo Stellium, so thank you. Okay, there you go. Is this Leo going to work out? Knight of Coins, Queen of Swords, 2 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Yeah. Here's what I think. I think the risk part is the part that you don't want. You know, the risk part is the level that you're not going to be acceptable with. You're not going to be excited about. Can we make something nice with this particular Leo? Are they kind of cool? And can we get kind of casual with them and be around and be a good time? Knight of Coins says, yeah, I can build something nice with this in particular individual. Sure, right? Sure. We just don't communicate well. We don't communicate well after a period of time. It goes right into the shitter. I mean, you know, Queen of Swords, a little bit of sort of almost like a battle in the communication where somebody has to win and somebody has to lose, and that's not really functional, right? Because when I want to have some open communication, I want to get some things out there, and I want to see where this goes and what have you. I think it's important for us to have a level of open communication. If we can't get that, if somebody is very defensive, if somebody doesn't work towards something, if somebody can't, right? I think the physical would be great. Got a little Queen of Swords with a Two of Swords, but it just feels like we're not on the same page on so many things. And the Five of Swords says somebody has to win. It's like a battle royale every time something comes out. And it shouldn't be. It should be an open dialogue with, you know, emotions can get in there. That's fine. But you have to get some level of conclusion. You have to get some level of things going on. But, you know, overall, if you want to save a lot of time, I would say skip them. Skip them. And find something different. Find something different with all of that other stuff. All right, speaking of different, we got, let's see, we got SP. We did SP on PayPal. Now we're doing Olga. Olga wants to know. Let's see, immigrate within the next couple of years. All right, so the question is, in the next couple of years, will I immigrate? All right, let's see if immigration is going to be on the table with that. If I'm going to immigrate, I'm going to do it with an Art of Adventure Tarot deck. That is the one everybody needs. You know what I mean? Darcy, is there a list? There is, and you are 5 away right now. Darcy, look at the queue over here. Check out the queue. Find it. Let's play Find Darcy instead of Find Waldo. We did Sspaacely. We're doing PayPal. We got CC and K and John Samantha. Darcy's right there. Double Samantha. Samantha's burning up the credit card tonight. Samantha's making it happen. Samantha's making it happen. All right. Okay. Will I immigrate within the next couple of years? Is that going to be something that I can do? Is that going to be a possibility? Let's get excited about it. Oh, Jesus. That is a yes, indeed. I like it, Olga. We're going with a thumbs up. Nice thumbs up over here. Very nice indeed. You know, the thing that kind of says yes is the World card, right? But this is a thing where just the card fits the reading. You get a reading and you pull out a card, right? You get like a love reading and the Lovers hits the table. You get like a home reading and the Ten of Pentacles hits the table. You know what I'm saying? Am I going to be moving? You get a Chariot. The thing here is the world. The world is open to you. You're able to immigrate. You're able to make that happen. Very excited indeed. The two, you're looking at the globe, you're holding the globe, and then the world says the globe is open to wherever you want to go. Not a problem at all. There is a level of difficulty getting the immigration paperwork done. I'm not going to lie. Level of difficulty getting that done, but once that's complete and once that is going to be good. All right, that is going to be good indeed. KN and Joëlle, thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. Once we can get that settled and knocked out, the world is going to be your oyster. Page of Swords says you're going to be able to go wherever you want. Because look, Page of Swords is pointing to a map. They're pointing to a map. So let's look at all these freaking cards. You know, I preach all the time about why I love tarot cards. Look at the question. The question is, will I be able to immigrate the next couple of years? What do you got? You got somebody holding a globe trying to figure out where they wanted to go. You got the world is open to you. You're able to go wherever you would like through the wreath. And you have somebody pointing to a map location. Say, I'm just saying. That is why tarot exists. And that is why people love tarot, right? There's no other hobby There's nothing else. You're going to break out the tea leaves. There's nothing else that compares to tarot. All right, let's admit that right now. I'm not going to give big props to the deck. It's a great deck, but it's just the fact that tarot has such a wide variety of cards to choose from, you know, that you have all of these exciting things in there. And that's why y'all come. I mean, there you go. How does Eric feel about me? Does Eric like me at all, or do they not like me? Let's get the Elemental Wisdom Tarot and find out what's going on with Eric, and are they going to be excitable? Are they going to be down there making it happen? Let's see if Eric likes you or if they do not like you at all. Let's find out. By the way, Thursday is Thanksgiving. Patreon stream is going to be on Friday instead of Thursday. I will be off on Thursday, but I will be here Wednesday and Friday. So unless something happens. All right, how does Eric feel about me? Two of coins. Yeah. It's almost like they haven't really made a big decision. I mean, they like you. I mean, they do, right? Ace of Wands, you got the reincarnation, the judgment card over here, level of excitement, level of exuberation, kind of, you know, kind of nice things going on with this. Ace of Wands, there's some nice beginnings. There's some nice kind of physical things that work, you know what I'm saying? But overall, really haven't like sat down and just made a decision about how I feel, right? They're not like, you know what I'm saying? So they have a level of interest, excitement. They want to sort of see where this goes and what have you, but again, they haven't made any real decisions. It's not like they sat around, they're going to do anything, not any potential sort of movements with that, right? Queen of Swords, it kind of is like, well, there's other stuff going on, don't really know where to focus, and it's just sort of up in the air. It's a little bit of good, not really anything bad, but it's not like a pure focus, and this is what I want to do, and you know what I'm saying? And this is kind of my goal in this particular interaction, what have you. So it's a little up in the air there, a little up in the air. Not a lot of focus there, just like a little bit back and forth and mixed in between. Should I reach out to G? What got to do to be closer to my crush? Let's see. If we're going to be able to crush, we are going to get it with a Tarot Oracle deck right here. This is the something from Ciro Marchetti. Yeah, there you go. The something mystical palette. That's it. The mystical palette. The something deck from Ciro Marchetti. Should I reach out to G? What can I do to be closer to my crush? Yes, reach out. I think you should in that, indeed, right? You got a little bit of that 6. You got people supporting you. I think this is something you should do. You should make some effort. You should push forward. Is it going to happen? I think you could do it, indeed. I do think you should reach out, see where it goes, see where this is going to take you. Now, the page says they may not be enthralled and excited, you know, at first. This is something that has to sort of develop over time a little bit with that. The page, I'm just kind of holding on to my emotions a little bit, so they're not really going to reveal. It's not going to be a big reveal, a big excitement, what have you with this. Now, the Queen just says sort of, you know, be yourself. Be yourself. I think that's going to be the real thing. The more cool, interesting personality traits they see, more of you that they see, I think the more that they're going to be interested. I think a lot of times when we meet somebody, we sort of calm down our real self. We put on this nice persona, and reality is just being yourself and just letting them see all these cute little things, all these fun little things about you. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, I really like that, right? I really like that. So yeah, there you go. I think that's going to be important indeed. Just be yourself. Let all your sides shine, as it says. Right? It's like yesterday. Yesterday I was. Christina was trying to put together this desk, or no, take it apart. This IKEA desk and whatnot. So her and her daughter's boyfriend were trying to figure this thing out. They're making no progress. So I came in and I just did my thing, right? I was like, all right, move aside. Let me look at it. And I started pulling and started moving things. I started filling with things, and I had it apart in like 5 minutes. I don't know how long they were working on it before me. I got there. I think like an hour. Anyway, but I had the whole damn thing apart in like 5 minutes. I took it to the other room. I told them how how to reassemble it. I got everything, put it together, and then we put all the screws together, and we moved the desk, right? So that's like my side. I'm going to come in, I'm going to take stuff over, I'm just going to do what I do, and just sort of make things happen without any plans or anything else. I'm just going to sort of, boom, I'm here. And, you know, you kind of put up with me if you want me here. But, yeah. So that's what I do. That's what I do at work. That's what I do in my personal life. I just go in and I make everything work. I just go in, make everything work, and make it up as I go along until it works. You know, I'm not saying it always works, but I'm saying for the most part, I'm going to figure something out, figure at least a piece of it out if I can. All right, let's go with this. Let's go with this. Current feelings of G towards me. Let's see. Keziah is back in the house. Let's see if G likes here. I mean, Ann's got a G. We got KN's got a G. I think other people have a G. G is pretty popular. Whoever G is, they get around. They are not lonely. They get around is what I'm saying. Current feelings of G towards me. Ace of Pentacles, sort of a uniting force of things that I like, things that we like together, the sort of a uniting force that's there, right? Ace of Pentacles, kind of excited about what's happening. Ace of Pentacles is a level of excitement about where we're going to be later. What is possible here? What kind of things do we have? Because there's a level of excitement about it that they want to embrace, that they want to figure out, that they want to do, right? Now, the Pentacle says they can sort of see yourselves being together. They can see that opportunity. They can see an open door indeed. Now, there is a logistical issue between you and G, right? A little bit of pulled back, a little bit of we need to think about how we're going to do this rather than just wing it. So there's a level of planning. There's a level of things that need to happen before this can be something substantive. So you're going to have to sort of figure that out before you're able to move into the next opportunity with the G, with all of that other stuff. And John is next. You know, I really wanted to use my deck for John's reading. I have no idea where the hell it is. I have no idea where my deck is. By the way, the slow tarot is no more. Is no more. Somebody wrote me on Etsy. And they were like, I like your slow tarot and I can't find it. Will you sell it to me? I'm like, okay, how much are you going to give me for it? And they told me, and I liked that number. And then I put it on Etsy and sold it to them. And so the slow tarot will never be here again. It is gone. It is forever left the building. So, I mean, you know, if you wanted to see it again, you were too slow. Pun intended with all of that other stuff. All right, John's got this series of questions. John, I thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. Run out for December, work, finances, home life, relationship, gym, and love, romance. All right, let's do work first. Let's do work first. Apparently, we're going to do a little work. You know, you're in the wrong freaking field. You need to do something else. You know what I'm saying? You're in the wrong freaking field. You need to focus on something else. It's almost like you're butting up against a dead end here. It's not working. It's not functional. You need to do something a little bit different. Ace of Cups, find something that you like more passionately than what you're currently doing. You know what I mean? Something, maybe you're interested in something else or excited about some other opportunity. I would chase the other opportunity as far as that goes. It feels like what you're doing ain't working for you long term. You kind of knew that yourself. Money is going to be interesting. You're not going to have a lot of it until February. I'm going to say February. Money is interesting, a little bit restricted on that until February. It feels like you don't have enough, maybe you never have enough money, what have you. Seven of Pentacles, you got to work to get the money. And it feels like you're doing a lot of work for nothing in the mouse wheel. The more work I do, the less rewards I get. Okay, here's something, John. Let me get very specific with you. Once you start earning good money, you have a level of work that it doesn't pay as good as when you do less work. In other words, if you make a certain bracket of money and you have a certain tax rate or you have a certain withholdings from that money, working less and making a little bit less money all of a sudden produces more money for you because you don't have to work as hard. Does that make sense? Anyway, there's like this threshold to where you're doing too much work. Are you making too much money? That's not now. That is going to be later, right? It is going to be later. You know, the magician says you have everything you need to do kind of the career, the focus that you want, the kind of need. But you just need to sort of get, and education is going to be key with your sort of profession, where you want to go, how you want to do it. So I think focus very much on education, what you can do, where you can do it, and make sure that you have a good battle plan before you go out there, right? A little bit more of a battle plan before you implement anything. I think you are going to get stuck as well into something where if you had made better plans, it would have gone better. I mean, does that make sense? Anyway, home life, friends, gym, love, romance, what have you. All right, let's continue and see what's going on with next. Home life, gym, romance. We're going to do all of that maybe at once here and see what's going on. Now, as far as the Queen of Wands, the Moon, I really think a Sagittarius is going to be your best bet for dating, for romance, what have you. I really think you're meeting people that are just a complete dead end. Maybe they're hot, maybe they're cool, maybe they have something unique about them, but they're just a freaking dead end. Sagittarius is going to be a little bit better for you overall. You need somebody to adventure with almost. Like, I need somebody to have an adventure with. I think that's sort of one of the themes that you're going to run into over the next few years, what have you, with that. King of Swords, right? As far as working out and what have you, I think working out is sort of not really working for you. I think as far as the gym goes, a little more focus in the gym. It's almost like hiring a particular personal trainer, not a random one, but a particular one that you see and you intuitively know something's going on with this person. I think that person is going to be a huge benefit to you. And I mean a huge benefit to you. By the way, that person also has either a book or YouTube channel or something else, some other resource, maybe Instagram, that you can hit up to get with that. As far as romance goes, again, that ain't working for you. I think you need a Sagittarius. It's going to be a lot better overall as far as this goes. Let's see what a home life. Home life is a wreck. I don't know. It just feels like there's a lot of stuff there. Don't let it get you down, what have you. Finances, better in February, not really now. Christmas especially really sucks. Nine of Swords. You do have sort of a spiritual journey you haven't really started. You thought about it, but you haven't started it. You need to start it. I would definitely start it, especially New Year's resolution. Here's your New Year's resolutions. Number one, spiritual journey should be your primary target, all right? Because I do think you have guys that have been trying to contact you, waiting to contact you, they haven't been able to contact you. Number two, I think getting serious with the gym, finding this particular trainer I was talking about is going to be just a hot commodity with that, all right? And then finding the love, just stop wasting your time with romance, what have you. I think you're chasing dogs that are running too fast for you to catch. If they, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, John? You're chasing those dogs that are too fast to catch. You need to, you need to do something else with all of that. All right. Anyway, so that's a lot of stuff. Rose, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Samantha's got the double donation. Samantha's making it happen tonight. Will Sophia and I be close when she grows up? Let's see. Well, let's use. It's been a while. It's been a while since we used this Little Prince Tarot. You know what I'm saying? All the Little Prince Tarot is making it happen over there. All right. Sophia and I be close when she becomes an adult. I think so. I really think so. You got a Page of Swords, King of Cups, Seven of Wands. This is somebody who's spoiled rotten when they become an adult. I'm sorry. They're spoiled rotten. It's like they're a little bit too spoiled, a little bit sheltered, a little too much. And and you just have to kind of deal with some of this stuff out of this individual. I'm just saying, the Page of Swords, I'm like, I can't really communicate with them well. I think they still like you. I think you get along, but you're going to have to put up with some of their bad behaviors. I think you've seen a preview of the bad behaviors now, but I think they're going to get significantly worse as they get on, especially as an adult. It's almost like they really don't have any huge responsibilities. Anyway, again, this is just a tarot reading. We're going with intuition and whatnot, but that's why you come here, for the fat man's intuition with all of that. With a nephew and I be close when he comes an adult. Maybe like in a Star Wars kind of way. 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Cups. I think you will. I think Matthew and you will be better, sort of close when they do become an adult. 10 of Cups, right? Happy home, happy family. We are in there. We're having a good time. I think they've really sort of become. I think they become like very successful very quickly, and it's exciting because you get to share it. There's something about Matthew and you that you get to share this unique experience over time, and it really sort of brings you together in a wonderful way. 9 of Swords says you get in that mode where you do have disagreements here and there, but I do think that everything will be okay. That shared experience really brings you together. Something cool. As far as that is. Don't ask what it is because I have no idea whatsoever. Boo-boo, welcome. Good to see you. What's going on? Darcy is next. Darcy is like, I've been waiting a year. Darcy and MS, they're both like, dude, where's my freaking reading, man? I've been waiting all night. You know how long I've been sitting here? My ass is falling asleep. All right, what the AF is going on with my... Darcy gets right to it. I mean, the Darcy readings are the best readings. They get right. She gets right to it. All right, what the AF is going on with my life? Wheel of Fortune. It's unstable right now. I'm sorry. It's going to be unstable for a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to tell you, Darcy, look, it's unstable now, but ooh, it's going to get so much better. It's not. It's going to be a little bit before it does, all right? You're going to have to put up with it. I mean, a lot of times crap happens. You got to put up with it. You got to deal with it. You got to crawl through the muck in order to get to the other side. Page of Cups, you're not excited about a thing right now. You're not excited about a thing right now. All this stuff riding in, I don't know where it's going. I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know what has happened. I don't know where all this crap is going because it feels like everything's randomized, and I'm sick of it. That's what you say. I'm sick of it. Will it get better? Later, yeah. But right now, you just got to put up with it. Right? You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You go surfing, right? The wave, that wave looked like it's going to kill 10 people. It looks terrible. But you get on your surfboard and you get the wave and you navigate it and you fall on your butt and you feel like you're drowning. And the next time you get like 10 seconds or something, it's beautiful. And then after 6 months, you're like riding these big waves. You look like a pro, right? But the wave is ruthless. It looks like it's going to kill you and 10 other people. It looks bad, but you get it and you get on your surfboard and you make it happen and you deal with the chaos. Darcy, just deal with it and go on, right? Just deal with it and go on. What or who did G wrong and needs counseling? Oh man, it's entertainment purposes only, you know what I'm saying? Okay, anyway. All right, wrong that he needs counseling. What the AF is wrong with G? I mean, there's a lot of AF right now. What the AF is wrong with G that they need counseling with? I mean, maybe Teddy Bear talked mean to him when they were a child. You know what I'm saying? You got the little teddy bear. Teddy, he's like, Teddy, I love you. Teddy's like, F you little bastard. You don't know, Teddy, that's so mean. You don't know these things. Kozaya, Sage K knows these things. What's up, Sage K? How you doing? See, this is like the weirdest tarot show ever. Like, I can't imagine like a new person coming into this show at this point. I mean, I think they'd like report me to YouTube or something. I don't know. All right, let's see. What is a G wrong and needs counseling? The 4 of Cups says that, there's a lot of emotions that get into people and they don't know how to deal with them. They'll be like they reinterpret the emotions the wrong way. They're not excited about the emotions. They don't know how to handle the emotions and all this other stuff. You don't know where it's going. At all. But it's definitely something you got to sort of deal with that. I do think, Samantha, I don't have you as a third question. I got 2 questions. Okay, I got niece Sophia. I got that one. I got Matthew and I got that one. And then I got the phone died. I don't see any third question. So I got the donation here. I got a donation. Oh, you have this donation. Oops, my bad. Okay, I did miss that. No, you're after Darcy. You're still in the queue. You're still in the queue. Anyway, I just think they have unwanted emotions. They don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to store it. They don't know what's happening. The Three of Wands, they keep expecting things that aren't happening. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. They're doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And they don't know what's going wrong. They don't know how it's happening. They don't know what's happening with all of this, right? Page of Swords. I think they have a severe issue with communication. Just as communication is what I'm saying. So I'm just saying, an issue with communication, expecting these things, different results, and doing the same behaviors. You never know what they're going to get. I just think they have this flood of emotion. They don't know what to do with, You just got to do with it. Monique. Oh, Jesus. It's been like a year. Monique, good to see you. How you doing? All right. Well, I'm meeting my next boyfriend at the school. Is the school going to be a good place to meet a boyfriend? Let's do the Little Wizard School. You know what I'm saying? Little Wizard School with that. Need to wash Teddy's mouth out with soap. Teddy, you are so bad. Teddy is so mean. KD, you missed Teddy being really mean. Teddy just had a fit. Teddy had a fit, KD. I don't know if you were here. I mean, I think Teddy needs a timeout. We're going to have to put Teddy in the corner over there, put him like face down in the corner or something. All right, let's see what's going on with a little school. Speaking of schools, well, I made the next boyfriend at school. 8 of Wands. I got that's a yes. That's a yes. So we have a school. We have somebody. I think you see them, right? You see them. MS, you did not miss your reading. You are next. You see them, and they're not really a crush, but they have something interesting going on about them and what have you. Knight of Cups. They just seem like somebody interesting that I want to communicate with. I want to be around, right? 8 of Wands. I think you make a move. You're over there. It's like, yo, what's up? They're like, hey, what's up? And something happens with that. But you see them from afar, and there's something about them. There's something about Mary. Or no, that's the wrong movie. There's something about this individual. And you're just like, that's interesting. And then you see them again. And then you see them again. And then like all of a sudden, you're just like, I just need to interact with this person, right? You sort of bump into them eventually. So it's like karmic relationship, kind of, but not. It just feels like there's something about them that you want to sort of discover. You want to see what's going on with all of that. All right, that's what I'm saying. Let's see. Okay, MS is up next. All right, see, I got all excited. Did you hear me? I got all excited. Let my voice raise. I went, woo! All right, so he's an introvert. D is an introvert. Okay. All right. So the whole question is this. D is an introvert.
Everybody loves the D.
D is an introvert. All right. D is an introvert. We got that. How would this play out between us as far as love goes? We currently study together for the past year. Now, the definition of an introvert is somebody that recharges with alone time, right? In other words, they don't go out and go party, what have you, you know what I'm saying? They don't go out and party. So, yeah, when it's time to relax and recharge, they want to be alone, or they want to be, sit and be casual, what have you. Anyway, all right, let's go. They're introvert. How will this play out? You're going to have to drag their ass out of the house sometimes, right? So like Christina is a little bit of an introvert. She calls herself an extrovert, but her ass sits in the house too much to be an extrovert. So she sits there, and I'm like, let's go eat. And she's like, I don't want to go eat. I'm like, you said you wanted to go eat. And she's like, I don't want to go eat. I'm not going anywhere. I'm like, but you said you were going to go eat. So, I'm arguing with a Scorpio. Any Scorpios in chat? Oh, Katie's a Scorpio. Any other Scorpios in chat? Here's how it goes when you argue with a Scorpio. That doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. But, so yeah, you're going to have to do the emperor, right? Now, look, D, we need to get out. You said you were going to go eat. You want to go eat. You're hungry. You said you were hungry. That means it's time to go eat food. And let's go eat food. I think it's going to be very productive, right? So you are going to have to take the initiative and schedule maybe a concert or schedule something, or, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to be the one that does that. Hierophant, Tower, all of these majors over here say that this is going to be actually a problem for you. It is going to be a problem for you indeed. The Hierophant. I think that they take things a little bit too much on the introverted side. Not at first. They're willing to, you know, go with you. They're willing to adjust to this and that. But then all of a sudden, when push comes to shove, I think it's not going to be as good as you thought it was going to be. So yeah, I think it's going to work out kind of weird. You're going to have to take a little bit of initiative. It's going to become a pain in the butt. The Tower says this is actually, their behavior is going to be something that you're just going to be like, oh, Jesus, you know, I got to do something about this. So yeah, it does, right? It does, right? So you want to get up and go sometimes. I want to get up and go. I want to get up and go to the concert. I want to get up and go to this and that. And the introvert's just sitting there. It's like, nah. All right. But anyway, all right. Joëlle, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, let me know. If I'm not, let me know too. Well, I find some new lovin's.
I love you.
Joëlle, let's get you some new lovin's right now. You know what you love is a Gustave Dora tarot. The most beautiful artwork I've ever seen. Scorpios are usually introverted, I guess. Well, she calls herself an extrovert, but she only hangs out with like 2 people. So I don't know. She's like, I'm an extrovert. And then she'll go and hang out with 2 people. But if she goes and hangs out with like a lot of people, she comes home and she's like, oh, Jesus, I hated every minute of that. They did this and then they did that and then they did this and they did that, you know, so I don't know. So yeah, anyway, all right, well, find new love, Page, the Tower, the Queen of Cups. Now, Joëlle, good name, by the way. I like it, even though I'm probably absolutely butchering it, but you know, I tried my best. I did. I tried my best. A lot of people are like, you butchered that name. I'm like, I told you before I even started, I was going to butcher that name. So, you know, you got to understand. You got to understand all of that stuff. All right. Anyway, let's see. We're looking at sort of the Tower moment. What I think, Joëlle, is that your first relationship out of the box for 2023 is going to suck. It's going to be terrible. The person's faking it. The person's disingenuous. The person is putting on a show that isn't exactly what they are. And I think it's going to suck. I think you're going to have to push through that. You're going to have to figure out where that goes, but it's not going to be good at all. So that's going to be a challenge for you initially. Now, second opportunity you have is going to be wonderful, but there's an issue. It's like this person's moving, traveling, they're unstable kind of thing. And I think that's going to be, something interesting indeed. So the Page, right? I'm interested a lot, but there's a lot of problems getting this hammered down and getting this to be successful. Overall, I think that one works a lot better though. You're going to have to push through a couple of challenges with that. But if you're able to do that, I think everything looks pretty good from there. But yeah, the first one, there's a dirty liar. A dirty liar. There's something disingenuous going on about them. Everything that they say, I wouldn't take it very seriously. Anyway, by the way, we're ending soon. All good things must come to an end. I will be here Wednesday, and I'm off on Thanksgiving. I gotta go eat with the family. Get the family action going and all that other good stuff. All right, let's see what's going on here. What should I say to G when I reach out? Let's see. So we give G a call. We're like, yo, G, what's up? Well, don't be bad like Teddy. Don't be bad like Teddy. You know, you got to be nice. Teddy's not nice today. Teddy's being a bad Teddy. That's a bad Teddy. It's a bad Teddy. Mom, yeah, bad Teddy. Okay, I can't sound like Cartman very well. What should I say to G when I reach out? 5 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands. I think you should have a shared moment together. bring up these shared activities, these shared things together that you have and all that other stuff. I think that is going to be the thing, right? So the inside jokes, the cool stuff that only we know together, the cool stuff that we shared, right? So the Six of Wands, the victory that we had together. I think that's going to be the important thing here, right? We have a little, everybody's rooting for us. We have these moments together that are amazing and cool. I think you should have plans as well. Like, hey, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go do this. Let's go do that. Let's get out into the sun and make some adventures. Go through here and see what's going on over that, right? And that Five of Wands, kind of a little bit of a conflict over there. Now, don't expect everything to be smooth. Just realize there is some conflict brewing, and don't take it too seriously. Kind of move past it, ignore it if we can. Overall, it's good. It's good to reach out and at least have that open level of communication. And I think things are just going to go from there, right? Going to go from there. Just be natural, discuss, have fun. I think that's going to be where it is at. Rose is up next, and then we got KD, and we are out of here. Did Rose ask anything? We got Rose Flower. We got 2 donations with nothing there. Rose Flower. All right, general reading. And what was the other one? Is there 2? I don't know what the other one is. I'm looking. I don't see it. Okay, we'll just do a general. Okay, Rose wants a general. Make it over here. A little bit of a general action. We'll do Sage K. We're going to be out of here for this evening. By the way, this is the Forest Creatures version 2. Trying to get a breeze through. I don't know. Is that a fart joke? Is Paula, is that a fart? Trying to get a breeze through. Maybe that's a fart joke. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, a little bit of a general over here. The Tower, the 3 of Coins. You've been looking for money. You're about to get a little bit. You've been looking for money. You're about to get a little bit, in my opinion, with that. Jesus, what's going on with this shit? Okay, there we go. You're about to get a little bit of money. 3 of Coins. It's almost like a money opportunity comes up. You're seeing the money. We have a lot of fun things. We have some money opportunities there. We're getting where it's at. The Fool says if you see an adventure, go on an adventure. I think that's something where you haven't had enough adventure. You haven't had enough of opportunities, open doors. I think once you get in there, you are going to be able to get that rocking and rolling. The Tower. As far as restructuring, rebuilding is concerned, do it. Don't be afraid of it. Take it a step at a time. It's not going to be a problem. Restructuring, rebuilding opportunities, when you see them, should be embraced, even though they don't look like something that normally I would embrace. Or normally you're kind of excited about it, what have you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, do you have evil eye on me? Do I have the evil eye on me? I have no idea what you're asking. Are you saying that, are you looking yourself with the evil eye? I don't know. Maybe you're looking at yourself with an evil eye. I don't know. I'm not really sure. No joke. It's so hot in the caravan, so trying to get a breeze through. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's see what's going on here. We're going to get, KD is like, why don't you use the Cosmo beat? Well, I am KD. I am. So do I have an evil eye on myself? I guess. Maybe if you stare at the mirror long enough and you make some faces or something, maybe. I think that is possible. But, yeah, we'll see what's going on with the evil eye. King of Pentacles, High Priestess, and the 3 of Wands. No, I think you're expecting, it's like a hex. Okay. No, I think you're expecting something that doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? The 3 of Wands. I'm looking out in the distance. Sage K is like, I'm looking out there. And I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to see what's going on out there. And you're expecting to see something, but it doesn't really exist. High Priestess says, if nothing else, I think a lot of people are cheering for you. A lot of people are very excited about what you're doing, where you're going, how things are going to be moving across, moving on. King of Pentacles says you have everything that you need, even if you think that you don't. A lot of times we have everything that we need, and we're looking to see if there's something bad out there, but it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Overall, I'm going to go with a thumbs down. Nothing evil eye is on you at all. And you have just the good eyes on you. And speaking of which, be back tomorrow for more good eyes on the channel. Thank you for being here. We'll see you then.
I'm fed up with changes. Come pick me up, cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down. Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah. I just see her face wherever I look. She's standing in the crowd.